Gwen, what on earth is going on? Everybody's getting antsy. They keep wondering if they should leave. I said no.
Well, you may as well tell them to go. Unless, of course, you'd like to go back in there and marry Teresa.
Gwen, please, you know that's not what I want.
Ethan, what is going on here? What has happened?
Gwen is upset.
Oh, yeah, I'd say I'm upset. I'm upset because I am not going to marry you if you insist on working for Teresa.
What?
Working for Teresa?
But I thought you were going to take that job in Alaska. I thought that's where you're going to...
The job fell through, Rebecca.
Yes, so Ethan just had to take that job working for Teresa at Crane Industries. I was reading his contract when I was walking down the aisle.
Oh, that's what that girl was trying to deliver.
Oh, I knew it. Teresa would stoop to any low to ruin this wedding. I can't wait to get my hands on that scrawny little neck. Ethan, how could you take this job?
It wasn't my first choice, Mother. But it was the only job that came along, and I have a wife and a family to support now. I mean, I meant to tell Gwen, it's just that somehow she got the papers before I had the chance.
Yeah, somehow she got the papers. Yeah, right. Right.
Look, we all know what Teresa's done in the past, but she couldn't have contacted every law firm in the country and convinced them not to hire me.
Yes, she most certainly could have. Well, of course she did. She has the power of Crane Industries behind her.
She just started working there. How could she have made that many contacts?
I agree. I mean, she's not that bright.
Oh, yes, I am, Julian.
But your father and I had to call in all kinds of favors to keep Ethan from getting a job when we discovered he wasn't at Crane.
Yes, and I haven't forgiven you for that yet either.
Okay, the point is, how could Teresa pull so many strings so fast?
What I want to know is why did her assistant deliver the papers to Gwen right before she walked down the aisle?
Well, actually, the girl wanted to deliver them to Ethan. She was quite insistent about it, but I didn't want him interrupted, so I took them.
Oh, that's a crock. That damn Teresa knew exactly what she was doing. She could have had those papers delivered to Ethan any time before the wedding. But no, she chose to wait until you were all ready at the altar. Of course she did. That little tramp is dead meat. I've had just about enough of my name being slandered. Oh, eavesdropping again, Teresa? Why am I not surprised? Oh, you are going to wish that all we did was slander your name by the time I'm through with you. Yes. Why don't you just admit that you are behind this whole fiasco? I am not behind anything. In fact, I have been gracious and kind about this whole wedding. I even offered my home for the reception.
My home, Teresa.
Well, as long as I'm still your wife, Julian, it's my home, too. I offered Ethan a job at Crane Industries because I genuinely need his help. But you know what? Ethan turned me down. He said he didn't want to work for me because it would make you unhappy.
Ethan, is that true?
Yes, it is. And when I couldn't get anything else, I went back to Teresa and asked her for the job.
And I knew that there was no one more qualified, so I gave it to Ethan. You know, it's not my fault that you don't trust your husband-to-be. See, that's the difference between us. I trust Ethan implicitly. But if you don't trust Ethan, Gwen, why are you marrying him? I will kill you.
Becky!
Rebecca, stop it.
That's a girl.
Well, we all know that Teresa's behind us. She's been scheming night and day to try to stop this wedding. I have not. Oh, yes, you have. You had your assistant deliver employment papers. She delivered them to the wrong person. I specifically told her to deliver them to Ethan and no one else. You heard Julian.
Yes, well, she's right. I took them from her assistant, and Gwen took them from me.
You idiot! You screwed up again.
Blame Gwen, not me.
I never dreamed that Gwen would find out about this job like this on her wedding day. She's walking down the aisle. I mean, I can only imagine how you felt.
Teresa, don't you dare patronize me. You have no idea how I felt. But guess what? Ethan's not going to take that job. So how do you feel now?
Is that true, Ethan? You're not going to take the job?
No. No, it's not true. I am taking the job. I need it to support my family.
What family? You're not going to have a family if you take that job.
Gwen, you have to understand how chaotic my life has been since I found out I wasn't a Crane. Okay, Julian and Alistair have made it impossible for me to get a job anywhere.
But that was long ago. We haven't done anything to keep you from working now.
Look, I know. I believe you. But for whatever reason, I can't get hired today. And the only job I have is at Crane Industries, and I need to take it.
So you are choosing the job over me?
No. No, I won't make that kind of a choice, Gwen. Look, I'm not blind here. I know what Teresa's capable of. But I have made it very, very clear to her that our relationship is only going to be professional. I love you. I want to marry you, Gwen, but you have got to trust me. I am not pleased about being forced to work with Teresa, but I have been. And I'm prepared to deal with that. And I hope you can too. But look, we can't keep all those guests and Father Lonigan waiting. So I'm going to give you some time to decide. Think about this. And if you haven't decided within, say, 10 minutes, I will go in there and I will tell everyone that the wedding is off. And I'll tell everyone that it's my fault.